Okay. Next try. This does seem to look better. Like, not in that I look better, but it seems to just work. I mean, I had to. I turned down the bit rate for a little bit, like for I don't know, like 50%. So we're back to the usual shitty turd 25p quality, but this has now developed to be my USP, so why not? Anyway, now finally, yeah, it wouldn't be the finale without some mega technical difficulties. Anyway, so yes, good evening. Miguel Barragan, I think you were the first one to comment on the last stream, so congratulations, you win today. But then honorable mention goes out to Yaz because, well, he tries every time and he's Mr. Persister. I think that's a pretty good title though. Mr. Persister? Wow. Could be a creepy stalker though, so I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, so what is this clickbaity title that I've put out? The thing is, it's not clickbait actually. I will be this stream tonight will be my last stream on YouTube. You know, it's as I lined out as I outlined out oh my god, as I explained in my community post, it was mainly a death by 1,000 cuts. There was just always Twitch always existed, but it had things that I liked about it, things that I didn't. YouTube had things that I liked about it, things that I didn't, and it was always kind of in the balance, and I never felt like the balance was tipping too far into the direction of Twitch for me to go through that entire process again of setting it up. Because the past week I've been basically doing nothing but do like Twitch stuff and setting everything up. And oh my god, guys, don't want to hype anything up, but my wife and I have created a stream overlay. It's not very, like, it doesn't look professional. It looks like, two amateurs did it, but it's made with so much love. And I think it's the fact that like two fucking zero design knowledge scientist dudes and dude and girl, dude and dudette were able to even create something like that. I cannot wait to show you, so you mustn't miss it. Anyway, yeah, so like slowly but surely it seemed to, like, Twitch looked better and better, and with every 15-inch horsecock dildo YouTube rammed up my ass that had like claim written on it, every time it just it just pushed me more and more into the direction of Twitch. And at some point I've just had enough. Especially, I've spoken with Anton a bit, and he has also explained to me what advantages it has. And then I've tuned into his stream for a few times, and yeah, it just at some point I had to make I had to decide, and I decided. Now, one of the advantages of leaving YouTube is that I get to create this absolute monstrosity of a thumbnail. I'm so proud of it. It's a callback to an old meme, like 10-year-old meme. Oh, I hope I don't get canceled for it. Anyway, you can find the link to my Twitch channel here in the video description. Now, don't be afraid. This YouTube channel will not go away. I will still use it. I'd still love to use it, and I will still try to upload ass videos every now and then. In case you don't know, ass is not my ass. It's Andy Meta's stream segments or snippets or somethings. And it's basically, you know, like funny moments from my stream, clips, or like compilations. You know, the last one was the Orphan of Cause first try, no 0 deaths. It's always cool to have like a video that reminisces of old moments that happened on stream. Anyway, so what are we going to play today? I mean, we could go with the usual stuff, which I'm not against. I mean, it will literally be torture because it's going to be the snow area. And actually, yeah, I like the idea. I like the idea of playing the literal worst area Dark Souls has ever made, period. As like the final thing we do on YouTube. Also, I've added another audio filter. Like the last time someone joined the stream, I think it was Hard YOLO. He joined the stream and he had like a few tips on, you know, how to change the relevant, some relevant audio parts, add some audio filters. There was one audio filter that I think is super important that he seemed to have missed, and I added that. It's a noise gate, so I think now you should not be able to hear my controller clicks, like my controller button inputs. Can you hear this? I don't think so. Like, Streamlabs didn't show me anything. Okay, I'm afraid that today I will probably be forced to answer the question, am I leaving YouTube, quite a few times, because every now and then someone will tune in and then will ask like, oh, you're leaving YouTube? So, Ian Soka, I am not leaving YouTube. I am just going to stream on Twitch from now on. You can find the link to my Twitch down in the video description. Also, I just realized it might be a good idea. I'm gonna get killed by a horse. It might be a good idea to post the Twitch thing in the chat. So 1 second. Here and pin. Okay. So. You know, if you want to get the full explanation, you have to like scroll back for a bit. I explained it on the beginning of the stream, at the beginning, and apparently, from what I've heard, like this is just how this area is. You know, these horses. But apparently they don't respawn indefinitely. They seem to be like, they have limited amount of spawns, and if you kill like 15 of them or 20 or something, they just don't come back ever. Okay, apparently, you know, can't even hit them anymore. Oh, there's a second one. Cool, cool. All right. So Hush, yes, Hush Malim, awesome playlist. I've only began to listen to it, but god damn it, man. If nothing else, your music taste is fucking giga chat. Hush Malim has posted a Spotify playlist on the Discord, and it's fucking mwah. Vom Feinsten. A Smug Sheep, why Twitch? Once again, scroll back to the beginning of the stream. I explain it there. Am I hyped for Elden Ring? If you are not hyped for Elden Ring, that is objectively wrong. So, since I am not objectively wrong, in fact, I'm objectively right. Yes, I'm hyped for Elden Ring, like giga hyped. Which I'm never hyped for any games, yeah. But Elden Ring, oh baby. And as Mr. Hush pointed out, for some reason, I do not have to pay for that game. I do not have to buy that game. But this time it was not, it was not simpage. It was just an accident. But once again, Hush Malim, danke mein Freund. Yeah, exactly. Zanky, you have basically hit the nail on the head. I didn't want to admit it, but now since it's out, yeah, the only reason I'm switching to Twitch is because I, hot tub stream. Yeah. I mean, what other, like, what could Twitch possibly have? What could Twitch possibly have that's better, except for hot tub streams? Can't believe there's a memorial service without Wangwurst. Well, one day, Achilles. It's not off the table, okay? Wangwurst. Wangwurst is awesome. Wangwurst. Cool. Cool. Ah, Tiny Murat, man. What would gaming do without you? Yeah, Andy, why aren't you moving to the live? Cringe. Yeah, why isn't Andy moving to Pornhub? Yeah, my wife is not ready for that one yet. There are no accidents. Master Uguay. Master AJ Uguay. So then I said, that's not my wife, that's my dog. That's when I pulled out. What the fuck, said. So Hashmalim says, so I've bought tickets for an open air. I have been there for 4 hours and then I ate Asian noodles and I got sick. Honestly, Hash, if I'm honest, that sounds like the definition of a successful open air experience. I mean, like going to a concert, getting sick. This is basically like the gold standard. Ah, okay. Ah, yeah, good. Ah, this area. Beautiful. Man, I miss concerts like that, Hush. You know? I miss concerts in general, but these like absolute abgefuckten open air things, preferably the ones where you even go and camp there, like, you know, Rock am Ring, Rock im Park, Wacken. Ah, the world is just not the same without them. Andy, will you at least be uploading the Twitch VODs to the channel? Not sure if I will do that. Because, so, as far as I understood it, once again, I'm going to pump out a bunch of absolutely, probably embarrassing noob questions, but the way I understand it, Twitch doesn't really support like this whole VOD and video uploading thing. So what Twitch does is basically they save your broadcast for like 14 days or something. All right, Spooty, see you later. So they save your broadcast for like 40 days and then it's gone. So if you want to have like a real library, I don't know if Twitch even supports that. Maybe they just want to save on, you know, server memory, so they don't allow that. I don't know. Like if I wanted to have a real library like I currently have on YouTube, I would probably have to download the VODs and then upload them again on YouTube. And honestly, that just doesn't seem worth it. Oh, I dodged it. What the fuck? Maybe dodging back is the way to go. Yeah, dodging back seems to be the way to go. Wow, you never stop learning, I guess. Ding ding, and the next horse is already in der Mache, Schätzchen. Cool, cool. Wow, I'm so good now. Oops. And then I get hit by the most trivial attack. And the next horse? No. Okay. Will you guys do a podcast anytime soon? Same answer as always. Not gonna say it's not happening, but currently nothing planned. So, Lila Gecko, what is that candy on your mic? Oh, of course. What candy do I have on my mic today? It's Fisherman's Friend Pro Fresh Blueberry. Sugar free. Oh. Thank you to the kind fairy that has put them on my microphone. By the way, for like a few years back, Fisherman's Friend had like a they're a type of candy, like bonbon, yeah. They had a commercial and their slogan was, "Are they too strong? If they're too strong, you are too weak." And I always felt that was an awesome slogan. Because when I was young, like a little kid, I remember some adults gave me like a Fisherman's Friend, and the moment that touched my tongue, I felt like my entire body was going to catch fire, combust. No, Andy, I mean you upload the stream archives to your YouTube channel. Oh, fick, ey, nochmal. Fick und fertig. Hui. Horsey. And get kicked in the face. No, get shocked. Nom. Super. Oh, Scheiße. After this area is done, I need to write an email that's only filled with love and joy to Tiny Murat himself. Nicolas Malvicino, if that's how it's pronounced. So apparently, thank you. I'm doing pretty fine. I'm very hyped for the changes coming to this channel. You know, switching from YouTube to Twitch. Very, very hyped. No idea how it's gonna go, but the first test stream yesterday proved to be, you know, gave me a positive outlook. Let's say it was a good start. Okay, so someone said you can export live streams directly from YouTube to Twitch without downloading. Oh, is that true? Okay, I did not know that. Well, I'll look into it. Okay, I'll look into it. Ranton actually posts a video every day at 3 a.m. But deletes it 1 hour later. Huh, that's an interesting workflow. This is the most illogical attack, like this charge. Its hit timings make so little sense. Second horse is probably already on its way. And this one is just not doing anything. Yeah. Okay, okay. Oh, I see. Wait. No, hold on. The last of the order. Of the order. Let me read that again. Do you mean Anton is posting a video every day on his YouTube channel and then deletes it 1 hour later? At 3 a.m.? That's messed up, man. Man, Anton is just crazy. So, Hash says, if you die, you'll die if you don't answer this question. So, Berserk, you learned right for the test. Oh, shit. Am I going to be tested on my Berserk knowledge? Bring it on. Bring it on. Yeah, Hush, when you are on the... When you join me on the Twitch chat, you will get mod, aber sofort. Andy, who is asking for your mic food when you are on Twitch without me? Oh, yeah. Man, Lila, why are you not coming with me? Everyone's going to miss you. He's just re-uploading one and then deleting it? Okay. Oh my god, like this artsy fartsy be how much of an artist he is. Yeah, you know. I think this is so dumb. And this is the first area where I'm beginning to feel the, okay, I don't want to play anymore. But it's not gonna happen. We said whip only all bosses. We're going to do whip only all bosses. Okay, maybe the best strategy is just the run past everything strategy. Maybe there really is no point in trying to fight them. Tiny Murad made that clear. And since I don't have a shield, like having undodgeable or practically undodgeable attacks is okay if you play a shield, like play a build that can carry a shield. But since I don't, yeah. Anton, okay, the list of Anton's deplorable action grows, huh? It started with the war on ACG, on the poor corpulent man, and then it proceeded to be he proceeded to commit war crimes in Kosovo. Ay, Anton, where have you gone? Okay, so first question. What's the name of the best friend of Casca? I'm not sure who the best friend is. Like, if there was ever a moment where it was defined, oh, this is her... Where the fuck am I? Like, I don't remember a moment where Casca said, oh, this person here is my best friend. But I assume it is the guy that... The last guy that was with her during the eclipse. Oh shit, AJ is here, right? Stop Berserk spoilers, please. Oh no! AJ, you spoil sport. No, AJ, please just mute the stream, okay? And chat will inform you once the air is clean, okay? So, the AJ, are you safe? You cannot answer. Okay, in that case, have a good night. Oh my god, I lost you. No, wrong move, Andy. Wrong move. Anyway, so the answer to the first question is judo, I think, right? Then the second question: what's the age of gods after the eclipse? Oof. I ask that myself all the time. Like, I always wondered, how old is Guts supposed to be? Good question. Oof. Is that mentioned in the manga? I don't remember. If it is mentioned, oof, it's really hard to say. I would guess it's like, I mean, you know, there's this one scene, like, okay, we know that that most of the story, like after the eclipse, everything happens Guts wanders around the world for 2 years, right? He leaves Casca in that cave for 2 years after the eclipse until he comes back. But how old is he? Gute Frage, ey. I'd guess, you know, like the typical anime age of 18 or because in anime everyone's like always super young. Now, next question. So next question. Let me quickly scroll up here. Who is the person that did nothing wrong? Well, obviously Griffith did nothing wrong. You can't spell artist without autist. Excellently worded. Wait, and then okay, who did nothing wrong? And then there's question number 4. The beast that lives in a person, but what is the beast's reason? What? Okay, he was 19. Ah, yeah, it's the typical anime age. There has never been an anime where the main character was below 20 years old. Anyway, so wait, I didn't get question 4. Hush, can you maybe rewrite it? The beast that lives in a person, but what is the beast's reason to exist? I tried to read it and I almost had a stroke. I think the boss is in this direction, roughly. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's fair. Cool. Just tiny Murat things. Always good if you arrive at the boss and already have lost half your health and half your healing potions. You know the game is going good. delay. Yan delay. And dead. Oh wait, no. Are you okay? Yeah. Cool. One Estes left. Nicey. Whee! And I'm glad that the second one isn't coming in at like a certain time, but more like a certain health threshold. That's actually pretty fair. In which person lives a beast, and why exists that beast, and what is its job? Oh, well, I mean, guts, right? He has this, whenever he wears the armor, he transforms into this with the lightning shaped eye thing. Five. What is Guts' depiction in Casca's mind? Oh, he's like a dog, you know? Like a really skinny dog, but very fierce. Why? I don't know. Maybe because, you know, if you have a loyal dog, maybe, yeah, because he's loyal to her, maybe because he protects her, but he's also dangerous and sometimes tends to, like, bite. Maybe those are the answers. So, Andy, what do you think of Horizon Forbidden West getting delayed? Expected, but it's sad. Wait, is Horizon Forbidden West, is that the second, like, the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn? If it is, then, you know, I'm sorry to inform you that Horizon Zero Dawn was a game that wasn't made for me. I mean, I've voiced my cringe with dinosaurs, like dinosaur robots. I just it's a little too much for me. But then again, I always think one of the best things that can happen to a game actually is that it's getting delayed. Because like if a game gets delayed, oh wow. Usually, you know, there's like outcry and people are like, but I want it now. Yeah. But honestly, if a game gets delayed, it means it's not finished. Like, you should be happy if games get delayed. Like, of course, you know, every game should release completely finished on time. But, you know, that's not realistic. That's not the world we live in. And whenever a game gets delayed, it means it's, you know, it will be better than if it was released. And as some very reputable Japanese game person once said, a a delayed game will eventually be good, but a rushed game will forever be bad, or something like that, along those lines. And that's true. Oh. Did I just get hit by the boss's fart? Yes, the last of the order. That is indeed exactly what happened. This is like the worst area possible. I don't think I've... Like, this has to not only be one of the worst areas in any Souls game. I think this has to be one of the worst game experiences I've ever had in my entire life. Hype, am I right? Oh. But we do it all for Tiny Murat. All right, a hush. I would say that's you know, it's not a, you know, not a perfect score, but I think I did pretty well in that quiz. When an apostle gets sent again in for of the God Hand, what can he do, and what will happen if he refuses to do? Ah, yeah. That's like the count in the Black Swordsman. So apparently, I don't know how exactly that works. Maybe it's with a Behelit, but somehow an apostle can like open the gates to the God Hand again. And then he can ask to be like restored, you know, like revived, restored, repatriated, Death Stranding style. But just as the first time he became an apostle, to like get restored, he needs to sacrifice something again, you know, something close to the heart, right? And if he doesn't, which the Count didn't, then he will be sucked into the very furthest depths of the astral world, right? Into the swirly swirl. What? On Twitch are dolphins and I don't like dolphins? What? First of all, what does that mean? On Twitch are dolphins? Or was it Delphine? Oh, you mean... you mean Belle Delphine, your favorite... I mean, my favorite... I mean, no one's favorite streamer. No, Sabrina, you can rest assured. Belle Delphine, I think she's no longer on Twitch. She's doing real porn now. Like real hardcore porn, including real penis. Ah, yeah. Natams the expert has already answered the question, yeah. Belle Delphine had enough of, you know, blue balling people, so she decided to add some real penis into the mix. And what is Hot Tub Stream? Sabrina, just open Twitch and type in Hot Tub. But cover Valerie's eyes, okay? This is... Just came back from the Suicide Squad movie. Oh, isn't that movie pretty bad? I wouldn't know. I haven't watched a movie in like 5,000 years. What's the reverse of hitbox porn? It's hitbox eye blech. Oof. 7. Okay, fun question. If he gets zooked into the depths, where actually leads the soulstorm he gets zooked in? Where does it lead? Doesn't it lead to the idea of evil? Like, or I think Shirke mentions it somewhere that it goes like into the deepest, most formless and shapeless depths of the astral plane. But I might remember it wrong. It was a little too technical for me. Do you not wish Bloodborne had more linear storytelling? I feel like the combat and boss designs are great, but come on, there's only a handful of story cutscenes in the game? Bro, that's a sacrilege. But I completely understand what you mean. I mean, so what you're asking for is like a more streamlined, just sit back and have a story be told to you kind of narrative. Kind of way to... right? Calplay. And I get it, but I don't think that's actually necessary. Like, because what's actually happening in Bloodborne, and in many Souls games for that matter, is you're not actually experiencing a real story. You're more like entering a world and trying to piece together what actually happened. Like, you're not putting a story together, you're putting a world together, piece by piece. And there's no real streamlining that. There's no real, like getting a world be put together piece by piece for you, and then you actually have to do it yourself. And in that sense, I don't think there's really an alternative. That is just the way Souls games do it. And exactly, very good point. That is why Sekiro feels so different, because Sekiro actually, like, there's a completely encapsulated story. It plays in this one land, and your character actually, like, is the protagonist of that story and influences the world, and it's like exactly what you mean. Yeah. The new one is quite good. Wait, there's a new Suicide Squad movie? When one isn't enough? Don't want to accidentally get into a hot tub stream? Oh, Sabrina, I don't think that will accidentally happen. I love it. think this enemy here, this little enemy, like, I'm not sure, but it feels to me that this enemy has like the most attacks, the most moves, the biggest moveset of all non-boss enemies. For zero reason except for, you know, fuck you, that's why. Man, Tiny Murad is a sick individual. Wait, Hush, I will read your question number 8 momentarily. Next time I die. Which should be, you know, in a few seconds. Ah, Lobby Boy, greetings from work. Oh my god, have you been doing anything else except working for the last, like, 5 days? Slick moves. Nice, stay right behind me. Woo! Amazing! I get to see the boss again. There's a logic to that attack, like to the summoned and the ice spikes. I don't know it yet. The hitboxes! Yeah. The hitboxes. Yes, sure. Nice lock on. Okay. So what was Hashmalim's question? What and why did the fairy apostle feel, and why did she become an apostle, and what did she sacrifice? So I know she sacrificed her parents because they were the Vats. Yeah, that was basically it, right? She wanted to be free, something like that. Please tell me you'll be playing Bojima's Masterpiece Director's Cut in 2 months. I really hope you push past the first 2 episodes, because it improves a lot from episode 3 onwards. Wait. Calplay. What's Bojima's Masterpiece? I know nothing, okay? Please, I need you guys for gaming news. Is he releasing a new game? And what do you mean with episodes 2 and 3? Or do you just mean like he's re-releasing Death Stranding or whatever? Backstory on Tiny Murat. So the Dark Souls 2 wasn't made by Miyazaki, the mastermind behind Dark Souls 1, Demon Souls, stuff like that. It was made by multiple other directors. One of them, the one that finally took over the game, was Tanimura. But we're not calling him Tanimura because he's much too, like, he's in such a high sphere, so far removed from regular humanity, that there's no point in calling him by his actual name. And instead, we're just calling him by his god name, which is Tiny Murat. And that's why I keep saying something something Tiny Murat. And you know, everyone knows that Dark Souls 2 is like the jankiest one in the series, right? It's like, you know, very underpolished, and it's like, all in all, it's just a very strange entry into the Souls series. And that's why whenever there's something wrong, all we can do is just praise Tiny Murat. Whenever there's a weird hitbox, or, you know, whatever, right? The only correct thing to do is praise be Tiny Murat. Praise be. Wow, has Andy always been so pro at Dark Souls? Ooh, that one hurt. This area is really shouldn't be indicative of anything, okay? This area is Tiny Murat's personal torture chamber. So don't hold this against me. John Cena is in the new Suicide Squad movie, and all I could think of was Bing Ji Ling. Yeah, Lila, maybe it's Yori that I'm missing. Actually, yeah, I might need to waste another one of these. Partly right. She felt lonely and then... Okay, yeah. Senior Shankar? Yeah. So, to anyone who's just tuned in, small little mid-stream disclaimer and announcement. This will be the last stream on YouTube. Like, oh, not the last stream on YouTube. This will be my last stream on YouTube. And from today on, or starting from Sunday, which will be the next stream, I will be streaming on Twitch. The link to my Twitch channel is in the stream description right now. And I hope to see you there. Dia would like if someone with 20,000 viewers hosts you on Twitch. Well, I mean, yes, but then again, why would that someone? It's not like, maybe it's you know, one of these things that Mr. Beast organizes, like, yo, today we're going to give away millions to people that, you know, don't want it. Or not everyone wants it, but you know, that don't expect it. It's probably the best. Ah, ja, ja, okay. Alles klar. Wait, Dia, is that a like is that a announcement or what the fuck? Bro, that would be honestly I would probably have a nervous breakdown if that happened. Oh, Xerac, that is so sweet. Thank you. 9. What connection did allow Griffith to win the last battle of the Hawks, which seemed like an absolute suicide mission? Ah, yeah. You mean the where they captured the castle? That's because the king of that castle was like a pedophile, and Griffith offered up his juvenile butt to that pedophile, and apparently they've had such hot sex that ever since then, you know, he's kind of hung up on Griffith, and that allowed him to manipulate the enemy commander in battle. Jesus, saying that out loud made me realize how fucked up Berserk is. Oh my god. Oh wait, is there no horse? Did I actually soldier through the torture of this area? Did I defeat enough horses for them to never respawn again? Oh my, that would be quite something. You're walking through all the salt accumulated by all the people who've played this game. That's by far not enough. Oh no, I can hear it already. Of course not. Okay, I think I'll try to just stay in this area, and then during every blizzard just pull another one of those horses and then see if they just don't respawn. Maybe I should have done that in the beginning. Just one request. If you're going forth on Twitch, make the VODs accessible to everyone, unlike that greedy poss Anton who made them sub only. And why am I switching to Twitch? A in-depth explanation is at the beginning of the stream. So if you scroll back, I go into a little bit of detail. Tell me one thing YouTube does better for streaming than Twitch. One thing is that your streams on YouTube can have thumbnails. Yeah. Seems trivial, but you know, with the thumbnail on today's stream, hey, if I was streaming exclusively on Twitch, you would have missed that. You would have not been able to see a masterpiece such as what I've just created. Yeah, dead. Cool. 10. What is the moment that broke your heart? Well, we all know that it's the last, like one of the last moments where Casca's memory is restored, and upon seeing Guts, all the trauma comes back, and you know they can never be together again. Yikes. You don't need good streaming servers when you got family. And Bing Chili. Femboy Griff Boosie too tight to forget. Indeed, yeah. Yeah. It's not an announcement. I can ask XQC if he wants to host you. I mean, does that mean you have connections to XQC? Which, wow, I guess. On the other hand, what did I do to deserve this? I'm just a nobody that's just starting out, that has like shit on Twitch in the past, and now I'm getting handed this present. Also, aren't these like top tier streamers like XQC? You know, they're very busy, right? And do they even stream anything without an actual sponsor? Like, I always wondered, the streamers with the most views, why would, if you're in a position like this, why would you stream anything? Your list of people that want to sponsor you to promote their product is probably infinitely long, right? So why would you ever stream something that's not on this on your like sponsorship queue? Although maybe I'm actually misimagining it. Yeah. XQC would pass out to be able to host Andy. Hash, don't be scared coming out as bisexual or trisexual. On Twitch, the thumbnails are just the commiserations with everyone's face being screenshot in a bad timing. Yeah. Yeah, damn, I passed the Berserk test. The Hash Berserk test. Pretty good. Proud. Wait, where are the horses? No horses anymore? Oh, there. Kick. Oh. Next. Go. Flying horsey. And dead. No. Woo! Next. Oh. Oh, okay. Fucking hitboxes. Let's get back into the house. I wanna pull another one. So Andy 你不想在 Wait, what? 你不想在 你不想在这里吃饭了吗？哪吃饭？吃饭都。你不想在这里吃饭了吗？ Is that right? It sounds a little bit weird to me. But yeah, global citizen. 我会下一个直播不会在YouTube， OK， 下一个直播是在 Twitch， 换地儿了。Oh shit, two. Sure, why not, Tiny Murat? Why not? Just spawn 2 of them. Yo! This is the entire content, by the way. Imagine being hosted by XQC's thousands upon thousands of viewers, and this is all they're gonna see. Oh my god. I'm glad we're getting this section of the game out of the way. Yeah, man. Hey, what's up, Andy? Are you worried that your views will be lower when you move to Twitch? Not worried, no. I mean, once again, you know, I always have to remind myself of this, but you know, high amounts of viewers are not the point of why I started streaming. Yeah. I started streaming because I wanted to do it as a little experiment, because I found it interesting, and it turned out to be incredible fun. The viewer numbers really, like, as long as there's an active chat, I have nothing more that I want. So yeah, the viewers' numbers themselves really don't matter to me all that much. What matters is that there's an active chat and that everyone's having a good time. By the way, Andy, Hevere Wöste, höre mir Tiste, vergutze me Bütze as Pfütze, alang Meckel, Ligma Hügner Dollar. Most of the time, I don't see sponsored streams from the big ones, and I don't think they would have a sponsor all the time, because it's not fun for them and their viewership would decrease. I guess, yeah, you might be right, actually. I mean, personally, I thought, like, in my frame of reference, I always thought that for their viewers, it doesn't matter if they're doing sponsored content or not. But then again, you actually, you know, maybe they have like a certain viewer core that doesn't mind constant sponsored content, and then they have like viewers that only come and watch because, you know, genuine, right, not sponsored. And he would then, you know, if he only does sponsored content, he would indeed lose those guys. And I understand, yeah, that's a good argument. Oh shit, I should have just went back into the house and taken a hot bath. You said ligma. Ligma balls. Damn, Hush. You got me. Oh no. Andy, for you, what was the hardest concept to understand in physics? So, okay, finally someone that asks a physics-related science question. I've been missing those. So, I have to, there's a very important distinction to make here. So, the hardest concept to understand isn't necessarily the hardest subject matter. Yeah? Like, I remember they were the hardest exam for me, the hardest exam topic was not hard because it was conceptually hard. It was hard because it was just extremely hard. And I think, let me quickly think back. So definitely the theoretical ones were always harder than the experimental ones. And in theory, so the theoretical physics we had was mechanics 1, theoretical classical mechanics 1, theoretical classical mechanics B. So those were mostly like equations of motion, you know, the starting, the poor first semester people getting hit with partial integration, you know, like you're getting to know the rules of the game, yeah. And that was hard because, well, it's my first semester. I know very little. In high school, I was already always pretty good at math, and then university comes and decides to, you know, you think you know something? Funny. And yeah, so that was indeed among the harder exams, and that's in fact the only exam in my entire physics studying career that I've ever failed the first attempt, was the theoretical classical mechanics 1. But the concepts weren't different. It weren't difficult. It was just, you know, because it was university, and the jump from high school to university is pretty hardcore. Now, then we had theoretical electrodynamics. There, I would say the concepts are really hard. But it's also like in theoretical electrodynamics, everything is difficult. The concept is difficult. The stuff you have to learn is difficult. Everything, like that topic is just the great deleter, the great deleter of deleter of aspiring physicists. But for me, for some reason, it was not as insurmountable as I thought. 你不喜欢这个家，你会什么什么我们啊？那两个字我看不懂，对不起。你会什么什么我们？Oof. So theoretical electrodynamics, that was pretty difficult for most people. For me, it was acceptable. I actually got a pretty good mark in that one. Then next up, we had quantum mechanics 1 and 2. So theoretical quantum mechanics 1 and 2. And that's where it kind of got out of hand. That's where you get confronted with concepts, because the first 3 are like classical concepts, where you're like, you at least, you know, there's a underlying intuition, you know, because you're actually dealing with real life things, so to say. There's something of an intuition there. But once you enter quantum mechanics, bro, forget intuition, okay? Forget logic. It's a different world. And there were some, like the general concept is pretty, you know, it's understandable, it's reasonable, like you get why it's implemented, you get why quantum mechanics exists. But once you go into the specifics, especially in Quantum Mechanics 2, mamma mia, that's when it gets, wow. So I personally would say, when it comes to difficult concepts, I would say Quantum Mechanics 2 probably takes the cake for me. But there's also, once you've struggled through Quantum Mechanics 1 and 2, that rhymed, yeah. You think you've made it, but there's one last topic remaining. And that is statistical physics, or what? Statistical, no, what's the full name? Was it statistical thermodynamics or statistical mechanics, or like something with statistics? And that's when the physics gods really decide to fuck you right up the ass. It's the last topic that you have to do in the bachelor, during the bachelor degree, and it hits you just when you thought you've pretty much already made it. Then they hit you with statistical mechanics or statistic, and my god, is it merciless. But once again, I don't think the concept behind statistical stuff is difficult. What's difficult about it is just how brutal the math is. Whoa, that was pixel perfect. Andy, I must say mechanics and you fail, da sag ich mir, du brauchst eine Wasserwaage, Junge. Yeah. How does falling feel to a gigabrain Chad like you? In my mock exams prior to finals in math, I got a 16 out of 100. Well, I mean, that sounds pretty depressing, Calplay. But I'm telling you, this is no reason to be depressed, because that's literally what mock-up exams are for, right? If you ace these mock exams, then what's the point? Yeah. They're there to see what you don't know. They're there to see where your Lücken, where your openings, where your weaknesses are. And well, I mean, in your case, getting 16 out of 100 means you probably have quite a few weaknesses, still quite a few holes left to fill. But still, it's better to know them than not, right? It's better to know that you only know 16% of the of the syllabus. So you want physics-related questions? Here's one. Do electrons behave differently when we're not looking at them? Well, speaking of absurd, non-intuitive concepts of quantum mechanics, yes. That's indeed, in fact, that's exactly what pretty much all quantum mechanical particles do. They behave differently when they're not being measured. Now, when we say looking at them, it always sounds kind of, you know, what does looking at a particle have to do with its behavior? But it's not actually like looking, you know, with eyes. It just means measuring. And at first, this sounds completely absurd. Like, why would measuring change the behavior of a particle? But then again, you have to realize, what does measuring actually mean? Measuring means probing it. Measuring means you take some information that the electron has emitted, yeah? Or like you probe it with something. And by probing it, you, of course, like the particles or the things you use for probing, because electrons are like elementary particles, chances are that the thing you use to probe the electron is on the same orders of magnitude as the electron itself. Meaning, you cannot just ignore Wechselwirkung, like exchange effects that you could usually do when observing bigger things, like macroscopic things, right? So that is why quantum mechanical particles, they behave differently once they're measured. They change their behavior. Because a measurement is a fundamental, like, is a big influence on the particle itself. So, is Global asking if an electron has stage fright? I mean, yeah, you could say that. Quantum mechanical particles have stage fright. Alan Bergsma. No, I will not be leaving YouTube just like that and never come back. This channel will still exist for video uploads. It's just that I will be streaming on Twitch from now on. I got a 64 in my finals, if my memory is right, so I was pretty happy. Yeah, 64, that's dude, that's pretty good. In a theoretical physics exam, you would be among, like, with 64 points out of 100, you would be among the top 10-15% of students. Theoretically, they do. Blanket statement. Get ready to be cancelled. Wow, after half an hour of dying over and over, I think we're finally going to make it to the boss again. Wow. Almost forgot that the boss exists. So you're saying there's a thing, there's a possibility Toy Story being a real thing. So. Okay. These hitboxes. I love it. And dead. Good. I was going for a physics degree, but people told me it wasn't good financially unless you become a professor, so I went with aerospace engineering instead. Is there any true... So, first of all, what country are we talking about here? And the thing is, I've heard... no, I haven't heard that it's not good financially. No, that argument is new to me. In fact, what people told me was mostly like, oh, physics. Well, then you can do basically anything, right? And it's kind of true. I mean, I'm working as a software developer now, so in that sense, yeah. But then again, I can imagine that it's maybe different in other countries. Like, you know, and of course, if you're studying engineering, you can earn top dollar. That's true. Yeah. As a good engineer, bro, you're set. That's true. That's true. No, wait. That's Yu Xuan. I don't know the tones, but Yu Xuan. Twitch has swallowed yet another YouTube streamer. Well, that's kind of YouTube's fault, though. Twitch didn't do anything. YouTube just bullied me for too long. I still struggle to decide between physics or programming for my master's degree that I want to make. I'm currently doing both in high school. So if you study physics, then you will be mostly studying physics and a little bit of computer science. But be aware, physicists use their computer science knowledge mostly to help them with their physics. Like the stuff I learned during my in my physics university studies that were related to computer science were just how to, you know, maybe evaluate lots of data, maybe visualize data, and also how to simulate stuff. Like simulation is a big part of physics. And, you know, using your own, like writing your own script, your own code, your own little applications to help you simulate complex behavior, that's a big skill. And I'm not sure you learn that if you're just flat out studying computer science. Like the computer science you learn during physics studies is definitely more hands-on and pragmatic. Like it's definitely catering towards, you know, actually being useful and not so much theory behind it. I can't focus. Bro, Hush, this area is, even if I wasn't streaming, this area would just be like a Schraubstock around my balls and just slowly crunch all the focus and resolve I have out of me.啊，我的名字是哒哒哒哒哒。但是那两个字我看不懂，对不起。Damn, my Chinese is not on point today. 不好意思。Andy, could you talk about simulation theory and whether or not it's worth considering? It's complete bullshit. I'm sorry, but it's like simulation theory is one of these borderline pseudoscience, and I would even say like absolutely non-scientific buzzwords that just sell well to the general public, but it has absolutely no scientific merit whatsoever. Now, I realize that I have not given any arguments for this. That's because I don't want to during a stream where I can't completely focus. But there's a great video by a German physics professor, Sabine Hossenfelder. I think I've suggested her before. And she explains it really well. The entire idea behind simulation theory and, you know, what's the deal with it all. Cool. I think at least here in high school, there's still a lot to learn. Remember in physics, we're programming. If I understand it immediately, I have to learn zero. Yeah, it is true. Yeah, although the Steen, let me tell you, if you study computer science, you will have quite a bit of syllabus be not about programming, but it's like you have to learn about the machine itself. It sounds so science fiction-y. Learn about the machine itself. That's kind of true. You have to really figure out the inner workings. Oh, I'm dead. Of computers. And be prepared to learn something about assembler code. That is... I don't know what's worse. If you would... like, what's worse? Waterboarding or having to learn and use assembler code? Still undecided on that one. The only words you need to know are 小苹果. Does that... wait, what? 小苹果? Is that like one of these Chinese hidden slang words and they actually mean like clit liquor or something? 冰淇淋. Yeah. Andy, did you ever get into a negative mindset when you were in university? Not really, no. In fact, I would even say that I'm not complaining, okay? But university life has been the best, few years of my life. Studying in the university is, bro, you honestly, like, once again, I'm in Germany, right? University is free here. There's really no complaints I have. I think those few years, I don't know, how many was it? 6, 7 years? It was peak performance, yeah. Those horses are probably more tough than the boss. Who knows if I would ever get to the boss, right? Oh, and I'm also out of humanities, which means I have to now contend with being at half HP. Great. Yikes, assembler. Andy, what would you choose? A master in computer science or IT? Wait, what? What's the difference? I thought IT was just another word for computers. Enlighten me. I would say computer science is probably your best bet nowadays. Every horse we get is a small step into peace, inner peace. Oh, no, just the song 小苹果. Yeah, I know that one. 你是我的小苹果. Oh, that's a blast from the past. Oh my god, that was indeed, that's goat. That's goat. In case you guys don't know, just put into YouTube Chinese song Little Apple, bro, and then you listen to some. If we were on Twitch right now, I could show you that song, but no. Susan says no. Tritt in die Fresse. Oh, and there's another one. So ein Zufall. And dead. No way to get out of this. Why does it sometimes spawn too? One, two, you are correct in a sense, but I would say like you are correct at first sight, but if you look into it a little more, it turns out you're actually not correct. Because here's the thing, the bachelor degree, yes, in the bachelor degree, it's true. You're not really specialized in any direction, yeah? Every physicist that has a bachelor degree in physics is pretty much the same. But at least for here in Germany, you're not supposed to be done after a bachelor's degree, right? If you want to really study physics, you do not stop before you have a master's degree. And the master degree there, like this last little, I think it's a third, that's where you really specialize, where you really pick a field and stick with it. And, you know, a while back, I told you the life story of how Andy decided to go into accelerator physics and particle physics, because that was entirely not my plan. I wanted to do become a nuclear physicist, you know, energy, work in nuclear energy, maybe nuclear waste disposal, maybe develop some new, you know, do some research there, develop new techniques. And then Fukushima happened. And I know many of you here aren't German, but it caused one of the most vitriolic, vilest, and disgusting and hateful smear campaigns against nuclear energy here in Germany. It got so bad that the German chancellor, who's a physicist, yeah, Angela Merkel, caved in and decided, okay, it's time for Germany to completely pull out of nuclear energy. One of the single worst decisions I've ever witnessed in my entire life. And it's like, if you ask any physicist, yeah, physicists know what's behind nuclear energy, okay? I think I have no data there, but if I would guess, I would say the fraction of people who are actually in favor of nuclear energy has to be, like, within physicist circles, it has to be among the highest. Yeah. Fujidoom, and you have ever thought about teaching physics? Nah, I mean, I did some, you know, like after school classes for high schoolers, mainly in math and physics. But like doing that as a job, oof, it's not quite my thing, not quite my tempo. Because my main argument against this is that I flat out do not feel qualified. I know the physics, I just don't know how to correctly teach it, I think. Like, there's a correct way, right? You can either simplify too much and then your pupil doesn't fundamentally understand, or you can not simplify enough and then he just flat out shuts off because he doesn't understand anything. And hitting that middle ground, that correct balance, is a skill you have to learn. And I don't. Yaman asks, if uni is free, what happens when you fail a course? Do you redo it for free? Yes. Although, so uni is free, but it's time limited. Like, if you wanna do a master's degree in physics, you have to finish everything up in, I think the longest you can possibly go is 9 years. And after that, you better have a very good reason that you haven't finished yet. Otherwise, you will be exmatriculated. Okay, I'm not doing this anymore. This has been literally the worst gameplay experience I've had in my entire life. Holy shit. Let's finish up some other bosses. Let's maybe come here at another point in time. Also, I don't have any more, like, I'm stuck at half HP now, bro. I might have a ring to reduce HP reduction. Oh, and I also don't need that ring. I mean, I have a ring that raises maximum HP. Limits HP reduction while hollow. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Okay, let's think. What bosses are left? So, one boss that's left is the Ancient Dragon. Another boss that's left is King Vendrick, here in the crypt. What other bosses are there? Like, what other optional bosses are there? Help me, chat. Yeah, here in the Ancient Chasm, the Dark Lurker. So that's 3. I think that's it. We've done all other bosses. So, which one do we do first? What's my favorite piece of science fiction media? Oof, impossible to say. I can give you a few tips, but no. As for movies, big fan of Edge of Tomorrow, one of my all-time favorites. Animatrix, excellent. The Matrix, of course, all 3 of them, excellent. Yes, I'm not one of these mainstream shitheads that says, oh, the first one was good, but then it became kind of shit. Shut the fuck up. Okay. They're basically one movie cut in 3. Second Renaissance. Damn, Boba Boy knows his shit, man. Yeah. Then when it comes to other media, let's say books. Great science fiction book is the Southern Reach trilogy by Jeff Vandermeer. Or Vanderbeer, I always forget what his name is. Excellent. Then the Santi trilogy, the by the Chinese writer Liu Cixin or Qixin or something. The 3 Body is the first book, and then something, and then the Dark Forest or something. Like, I don't know the English titles, okay? But that trilogy is pretty good. It stretches the limits of what I can accept every now and then. But, yeah. Still, the core is pretty cool. And there I would say the 3 Body Problem, the first book in the trilogy, is by far the best one. Tom Pick, what's with the title? So the title is this will be my last stream on YouTube, and starting from next stream, which will happen on Sunday, I will be streaming on Twitch. Link is in the description. You can click on it and already what's it called? Follow me on Twitch. Follow the channel. No, Abdel, I saw it, but it you know, so much other questions to answer. Oh, whenever you do this Selbstmitleid tour, it hurts. Okay, I'm sorry. So nice of them to just leave me be. Okay, Ancient Dragon time. Do I have a lightning infusion thing? Oh. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, what the fuck? There wasn't even an animation. It was just boom, and my health bar decided to go away. Oh my god, Tiny Murad, what the fuck? Whenever you think Tiny Murad has you know that it cannot get any more Tiny Murad than this, well, he has an ace up his sleeve. Abdel, please copy paste your explanation again. Mm-hmm. Yeah, be stuck in an animation for 20 minutes. Okay. Will these guys be hostile now? If they are, then that's just flat out fucked up. But that would be Tiny Murad. No, they're not. Okay. Indeed, Senor Shaka has made an excellent point. Shankar, not Shaka. If you guys join the Discord, you know, there will be news all the time. Okay. All right， 好，慢慢吃啊，兄弟。Clicks toenail on ground, mini nuke detonation. CS is more about developing programs and apps, and IT is about networks and systems. Aha. Aha. Ooh, damn, what's happening to Vanquish all of a sudden? Why? How did that game get a renaissance like this? Crazy. It feels like the boss isn't putting any effort. I mean, there's no effort put into this entire game. It's Tiny Murad Productions. Now I'm afraid to even get close to the foot. Once again, epic music though. Oh shit! Oh, now I'm dead. Yeah, this is an unavoidable fire attack. I remember. Yeah, this is why I never bothered with this boss, because when he lifts up into the air, you automatically die. What are some things Dark Souls 2 does well? Well, I mean, it's very difficult. No, okay, no, that's not true. So what it does well is it has the usual gameplay loop of heavily punishing your mistakes. That's good. Also, the level design of the individual zones is not bad. I would say it's... What the fuck happened to it? Wow. It's also very non-buggy. No, actually, I don't think Dark Souls 2 does many things well. I mean, it is a big step up from the first game when it comes to equipment variety. You know, number of spells, number of weapons, many new weapon types that never came back in even in Dark Souls 3. Like the twin blades, excellent weapon type. Also, the entire power stance mechanic. This is the only game that has it, and I think it's really nice. It's a really good idea. So those are the two strong points of Dark Souls 2. Yo, do I actually do damage? Holy shit! How much health? But then again, if he only does these two attacks, I might actually be fine. Oh my god, you actually do not... Yeah. Nice. How did I live? Cool. Made it. What are you going to be able to spend your channel points on in Twitch? I haven't fully decided yet. It's going to be something crazy. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. It may involve hot sauce, but haven't finalized any decision yet. Also, since I'm brand new, I also don't have that much experience with that entire system. I don't know what's possible, right? So boss's name should be Ancient Foot. How many souls of a giant do I have? 4. Oh, I think there's a 5th one somewhere. I think there's one giant memory. Oh no, wait. Oh no, wait. In the boss room here. I think here in the boss room of Brightstone Cove, you can enter the memory of this dead dragon thing, and maybe there's something there. Oh, get wrecked. Oh shit, it's this area again. But how did that area work? Oh yeah, here. Pass through here, and then... It actually took less time with the whip than with the big weapon? Really? So the ancient dragon is just known for having insane amounts of health? Okay. Good to know, I guess. Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, of course. I was just... my character glitched out and was unable to move. Cool. Now jump off. Yeah, you can trade in channel points to make me play Vanquish. Achilles would never tune off from the stream again. Oh, Forlorn! What a surprise! I love the hit feedback on these spiders. Your character literally has no reaction, and just the HP bar just goes down for a few pixels. Oh damn, good thing I recovered those souls. Oh shit, yeah, after Ancient Dragon I've not spent anything. Oops. Why is there still a fog gate? Let's hope there's no new boss here. A couple of Bob and Vagane picks to Twitch staff and we'll get loan capabilities. Oh, Dragon Memories. So I think I remember there's no boss here. There's this dragon that lies back there, but you can only, like, you loot an item from it and that's basically it. Right? Or is it an actual boss? Or is it maybe nothing at all? Oh, this way. Okay. Yeah. Ancient Dragon Soul. And that's everything you can do here. There's nothing more. There was a streamer who had a 5 push-up challenge in his channel point thing, and it was so much fun to redeem. Did he even get to stream anything? He was just constantly doing push-ups, I assume. Wait, so what is the Ancient Dragon Soul for? Soul of the great ancient dragon that stands magnificently. This powerful being stands and waits for whoever may visit him. Use the grand... Okay, so it's basically just a normal boss soul. Oh, a little anticlimactic. Okay, so I think I would say now we give King Vendrick an attempt. Oh shit, I need to spend my souls. Have I killed Dark Lurker? No, not yet. The only bosses in the main game that are left are King Vendrick and Dark Lurker.
Bearer of the curse, I will always be at your side until hope has fully withered.
Also, yeah, this is also one of the main, one of the better things of Dark Souls 2. The level up girl in Dark Souls 2, leagues above everyone else. Let's put some point in. Let's put some points in intelligence. Not that it really matters, but maybe I can. At some point, I can use a weapon buff. I don't want to use any non-whip weapons, but I can at least, you know, use like buff spells, right? Although that's quite a long way to go. Dark Lurker is pretty nice, just annoying to get to him. Yeah, with the entire, you know, dark chasm zone that you have to pass through. I remember. So, let's see. King Vendrick. Oh, also, I have all 3 crowns. Actually, maybe this might be the opportunity to finally reverse the curse and no longer be affected by hollowing. Oh my god, if that's actually... Almost forgot. This is the reason why we've played the DLC in the first place, right? Reversing the curse. Because when I touch this thing now, I can travel to the good Vendrick. And he will lift the curse.
Seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. I am Vendrick, ruler of Drang Lake.
He has put down his weapons here.
Seeker of fire, deliverer of crowns. What do you see in the flames? Find the crowns and your own answers. The crowns hold the strength of years from times long past. Seek adversity, as befits you, seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. Seeker of fire, conqueror of dark. I too sought fire once. With fire, they say, a true king can harness the curse. A lie, but I knew no better. Seeker of fire, you know not the depth of dark within you. It grows deeper still, the more flame you covet. Flame, oh, flame. Seeker of fire, I see you've subdued another foul creature. One of the father of the abyss spawn. That confounded quintessence of humanity. The abyss once had form, but then dissipated. And yet, traces of its existence endured. Each fragment, thirsting for power, spread dark with no relent. My dear Chandra was one such fragment. A feeble, tiny thing that thirsted for power more than any other. Driven by insatiable lust for a worthy vessel. Fire came to be, and with it, disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, light and dark. Dark was seen as a curse. Shadow is not cast, but born of fire. And the brighter the flame, the deeper the shadow. Inherit fire and harness the dark. Such is the calling of a true leader.
Unfortunately, one of the audio filters I've put in is the noise gate, and it basically removes any chance for munching sounds to come through. I know you can put your dicks back in your pants now. Sorry.
Dark was seen, and the inherit such.
Wait, what? That's it? Lift my curse, yo.
Dark inherit such is the call.
Money. What the fuck? Okay, I don't know why that didn't work. I don't know why, what else I need to do to lift the curse, but... Wow, he also has like 5 quadrillion health. Although, I don't know if he wakes up at some point, but his moveset seems pretty, you know. Oh, he can jump. Oh! The music, while not very epic, is just so fitting. Oh, 2-hit combo. Wow. He has evolved. Oh my god, he has a 3rd hit. That was nasty. Got me there. That fight was pretty sad, not gonna lie. And he doesn't even drop anything? Mamma mia. So, Wankerchief, good to see you, good to see you. What's with the title? So this will be my last stream here on YouTube from then on out, starting on Sunday.
Dark.
Okay, this is changing.
Such is the calling of a true leader.
I will be streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I get you. This was also one of the main reasons why I didn't up until now, but I think the benefits outweigh the means. I just got fucked one too many times by YouTube's copyright and claiming bullshit. But Wankerchief, now that you're here, you might actually help me with a little bit something. I've read somewhere that, you know, once you acquire all 3 crowns from the kings in the DLCs, there's a way for Vendrick to lift the curse. But how does this work? Physicists have discovered a new phase of matter, time crystals. A time crystal is an object whose parts move in a regular, repeated cycle, sustaining this constant change without burning any energy. I've heard something about time crystals. I'm not 100 like, but the context I've heard time crystals in was like, you know, esoteric pseudoscience. Gotta talk to him in the memory? Yeah, I did. And then all he says is like conquer dark. Does it mean I have to defeat the dark lurker, or what does he want? Booba boy, that's exactly what YouTube would do. You need the Ashen Mist Heart. Yeah, the Ashen Mist Heart is the item you need to go into the memories. I have that, right? So then I can visit Vendrick when he's still human. And then there's something I need to do. Oh fuck. I just realized that actually fighting the Dark Lurker is going to be a big problem, because I need a human effigy for every single attempt. And I don't know where I'm supposed to get anymore.
Still do you? No, no.
You have proof. We have little. May they bring forth. My name, the old iron. It is what.
No. You need all 4 crowns, including Vendrick's. Do you have the King's Crown from Shrine of Amana? It seems I don't. It seems I don't. Wait, Shrine of Amana? What? Where is it? Yes, behind that. Yeah, behind that one door. Yeah. Oh no, I never wanted to go back there again. Behind that one king's door. Yeah. Oh, mamma mia. We're back here again. Oh no. All right, take care. You gotta be human for the door? Well, then I'm kind of in a deadlock now, because I don't have any human effigies, and I don't know where to get anymore. There was one vendor that sold like 5 or something, but I've bought them already, so doesn't look good. Oh, wait, wasn't there a dragon rider here? Locked. Oh no, I have one left. Oh, I didn't know I have one left. Lol. Okay, wow. A sign from the heavens. Soul of the king. Wait, soul of the king. I thought it was the crown. Oh no, do I now have to save that one NPC that can turn boss souls into items? There's more? What? What? Imagine just missing it. Oh, there. King's crown. There we go. Oops. Oh! Let's hope it works now. Still, this is like, it still poses the, like, it still puts me in the situation where I'm still unable to attempt the Dark Lurker because every attempt costs me a human effigy that I don't have.
Until
I can equip the King's Ring. Here's the Shadow Ring again, because whips have literally only 1 durability. Let's see. Maybe if you're uncursed. No. To activate the portal that leads to the Dark Lurker world, to the Dark Chasm of Old, you need to offer one effigy. Otherwise, the portal just isn't active. In fact, I think it doesn't even matter if I first try the Dark Lurker. I need to visit all 3 Dark Chasms of Old, and every one costs me at least like 1 effigy. So I'm not sure if this is going to work out.
One day fire will fade, and dark will become a curse. Men will be free from death, left to wander eternally. Dark will again be ours, and in our true shape, we can bury the false legends of yore. Only, is this our only choice? Seeker of fire, coveter of the throne. Seek strength. The rest will follow.
Okay, what did that do now? Heat radiates from the ancient crowns. Oh wait, that was it? No more Vendrick? No HP reduction when you die. Bro, that would be a big help against the ice horses. Okay, let's check the dark chasm thing. Where is it? Also, there's one bonfire in Castle Drang Lake that I for some reason have missed. Super strange, because I do not remember missing at all, but...
Finally, now, young.
See? I need to give a human effigy, otherwise the thing will not open. But maybe I can buy some off of him. Yeah, 3. Okay. That's a start.
The mouse to the if.
Let's try.
Young undead. May the
Okay, so I mean this is a big help gameplay wise, right? I've broken the curse. For me, I will no longer hollow. In sections in the game where you die often, this is quite useful. Also, then this means I no longer have to wear this ring, and I can instead wear the dexterity ring, or maybe just the dragon ring, HP, stamina, and maximum equip load. Yeah, why not this one? All around good ring. What is stamina? Right, Hash. No, I didn't. I defeated 2 other bosses. One of them first try, but they weren't actually, you know, the creme de la creme.
fine, now, young. The mouse if.
And weak, Andy. More focus.
Shoot.
That Havel enemy there that you have to fight on the first cross intersection here. It's just... It embodies Tiny Murat once again. Right up the asshole. What is poise? Okay, Xerac, I press my thumbs. Best of luck.
Fine. Yeah.
There go my human effigies.
May the dark.
Last one. Okay, sure. Oh ja. Ja. Pull another one. So geht das. So ist fair. Das ist richtig. Oh. I don't know what cults you're joining, not ums, but all right, no Dark Lurker then, I guess. Too bad. So yeah, this means the only bosses left are the Throne Watchers and Queen Nashandra, and of course, Snow Kitty. Now, since we can no longer hollow, maybe I'm going to give Snow Area another try. True, who will, without Wankerchief and Dishtain, who will give us insights into the galaxy brain of Tiny Murat? Frigid outskirts. Hold on. Let's see. I just realized something. This ring gives me damage depending on how little equipment load I have. Yeah, I think I went through all the rings and realized that Flynn's ring gave me the biggest damage increase. Okay, never mind. Let's continue. You know what they all say? Tiny Murat, big brain. I thought it was kleiner Mann, großer Schwanz. Of course, that doesn't mean that großer Mann, kleiner Schwanz, if you know what I mean. Andy is hot. Do you mean I'm running hot, or do you find me attractive? If it's the second one, stop it, you. I'm flattered. Both. That's a win. Lange Rede, kurzer Schwanz. So that means politicians have small wieners. By the way, in case you guys are wondering, Schwanz is cock. Okay. And kurz means short or small. Wow! With my newfound aura of Chadness and not hollowing, the horse just stopped mid-charge and decided, hey, I'm gonna not use a unfair attack. Okay, what happened there? I have no idea. That horse didn't get the memo. Nice. If Andy isn't running hot, Germany would have been Atlantis by now. Who doesn't find Andy attractive? Wow, stop with the flattery. Will get you nowhere with me. That was greedy. Hi, that was hitbox. There's a way to punish this attack, I'm certain, but not super keen. Super keen on finding out. Okay, yeah. Bonk. Oh shit. No! Eesh. Get this, Andy. I never milk on Chinese culture, but I went to a Chinese doctor, meaning traditional Chinese medicine and stuff. The guy knew my age, all my body issue, only by measuring my pulse. Tar, I have to. That's a perfect opportunity for a little story right there. You know, story to pass the long walk to the boss. You know, ever since I've been a kid, as kids do, they, you know, playing in the dirt, eating the dirt, and just all around being filthy little shits. Kids get sick pretty often, right? And I distinctly remember that here in Germany, when I was sick, you know, we had like these chicken soup and then, you know, some nicht verschreib, like non-doctor recipe necessary medication, you know, that you could just pick up in the like no prescription medication. You could just pick it up in the pharmacy. And, you know, you were sick for a little bit, but the medicine also didn't really help, but after a while it just got better. I remember in China it was quite different. Whenever I had anything, okay, didn't matter how small, didn't matter how poopy the ailment was, my Chinese grandparents and relatives immediately like pulled out the nuclear solution. And the medicine that they forced me to take whenever I was sick in China, like, you know, having diarrhea or having a cold or whatever it was, it had to be among the most disgusting substances known to humankind. Like, it was this black liquid that you have to drink out of a glass ampule with a straw. And it was like, if its taste was engineered, it was engineered to have the most vile, the most repulsive and vomit-inducing taste possible. And then, if that wasn't enough, if you were still not cured by then from the fear of the medicine alone, there was also this medicine that was like, it had the consistency, it was like putty, yeah, like putty, but it was also this like brownish, like it looked like ear, you know, the stuff that's in your ear, the substance, and that was literally the medicine. You had to take that shit. And I vividly remember that in China, I never was sick for more than like 1 or 2 days. With medicine like this, you don't need any diseases anymore. And ever since then, I've just been like, traditional Chinese medicine, it always seemed to me that it was marginalized and kind of not taken seriously for no reason, because in my personal opinion and in my personal experience, it was always pretty much superior to Western medicine. Maybe not in the taste, but it's medicine, right? You don't eat it for taste. So in that sense, I can completely relate to what you were saying, Tar. That's also kind of my experience. TCM has been excellent for me. Okay, got one. Only one left. Let's just not get greedy. No more L1s, only R1s. Let's just easily dodge this. Do not try to punish. Ha! Okay, yeah, hitbox. Hitbox. I love these. Last one. Okay, this is going to be the last attempt, and then let's hope we never have to go here into this area again. Oh, that was heartbreaking. The last strawberry of your YouTube's last strawberry. Hartnäckig bleiben, ja. The tar potion. Yeah, actually the tar potion is not all that far off, I would say. Like, I personally have never tasted tar, but it tastes how I imagine tar would taste like. Plus a few mashed herbs. Chinese medicine is amazing. It is one of the very few ancient meds that the modern med studies from. I was blown how the doc knew all that by putting hand on my wrist, which modern doc really needs machinery. Yeah, like, of course, the thing is, traditional Chinese medicine here in the West oftentimes gets sold in a very hocus pocus, esoteric bullshit manner. Like, that really takes away from it actually being serious medicine. And that's, it's kind of, it's kind of a shame that that's how it is. Because, as you say, like, I feel, in my experience, traditional Chinese medicine is like real medicine that for some reason isn't used here correctly. Maybe because it just wouldn't sell. I mean, the medicine itself, when you take it, you are literally more afraid of the medicine than of the disease. So, yeah. That wasn't it. No more L1s, Andy. Don't use L1s. Fart. I love it how they oftentimes just get into each other's way. Now I'm dead. Once you have them, like, once you get sandwiched between them, it's oof. It's early in China. I'm gonna go now, get reports to do and family to meet. See you on Twitch when I'm back in Beijing. Peace out. Alright, Taro. 下次见 on Twitch. Yeah, okay, one more. The last one, okay? Last one. Definitely last one. I wish we didn't have to do this. You know, Twitch, new platform, clean. I didn't want to sully it with this filth, this area, but what can you do? What can you do? You guys that are still with me, by the way, absolute power moves. I mean, it's 1:30 a.m. in Germany, and especially you, Abdel. Alter, richtiger Ehrenmann. Danke, Mann. 5 Minuten noch, Mama. Drück doch Pause. Bei dem Spiel kann man nicht Pause drücken. Yeah, I mean, the last of the order, it's pretty late, so the most people probably went to bed. Which is completely understandable. Oh shit. And this was some movie scene where, you know, right behind the feet of my character there are some bullet holes. Okay, horse is now standing in midair. Cool. Da. Ich mache hier die Spätschicht. Einer muss ja, ne? Oh wow, okay, that didn't go volle 180 Grad. Scheiße. No L1s on me. When do you ever learn? Ach komm, Alter, fick dich. This is the only opportunity where I can do an L1. The fart. Oh, that was bad. And once the second one is active, I need to do more risky shit because damage race and all. Don't know what's going on. And dead. Hold on. Ah. Nee, fertig. Fertig. Xanten. Ah, Urlaub oder was? Okay. Oh, damn. Yeah. Well, you know, this removal of the curse was indeed a big improvement. I cannot bear to put this torture on myself any longer. Let's call it a day here. Now, I'm kind of a little sad, and I kind of don't know how to end the stream because, you know, this is it. Last stream on YouTube over. Guys, think of it. This is like, you know, no one knew when I started streaming a little bit more than a year ago. No one knew how long that was going to be. Like, no one knew if there was even going to be more than a single stream and if people were going to watch. And considering that I've been going for more than a year now and I'm still so hyped for every single stream and nervous and everything, I plan on going on for a lot longer. And I can already see myself that looking back, you know, in a few years, looking back, do you remember that time when Andy was still streaming on YouTube? I don't know, man. Yeah, that was when he was still original and funny and nice to watch. He's such a sellout now. Who knows if that's ever going to happen, right? So, once again, everyone, thank you so much for sticking with me. Yeah, you are the OGs from the olden days. Drama alert will be frothing at the mouth. Ah, yes. Keemstar is secretly lurking here on stream and always has one hand inside of his pants. You know, just in case. Say what you will about Keemstar, though, he does have a nice looking beard. A very, like, gepflegt, you know. I don't know how to translate gepflegt. Well kept beard. Let's say that. Okay, before I go into infinite rambling, it's just so hard for me. This is it. Goodbye, YouTube. Thanks for the first year. Not thank you for all the shitty big dildos up my ass. And Jeff Bezos, I always knew you were the best. You treat your employees right. And I hope that we can have a very fruitful relationship. So long. See you on Sunday. Bye-bye. End screen.